Hello guys, welcome back to Summarize and Memorize. We are back again with another video on Gsoc, that is Google Summer of Code. So this is going to be a simple intro video. We are going to cover basically what is Gsoc, new changes this year. There were some changes made by Google. So we are going to discuss that. Then what would be your role as a student in that, and the eligibility, how it works, and the complete timeline that is also given on its official website. Okay, so let's dive in. So basically, what is Gsoc? So Google Summer of Code is a global online program that brings new contributors into open source software organizations. It was basically started in 2005 and was focused on university students to enter into open source, right? And the GSOC contributors basically write code and become part of open source communities while making some money alongside. Okay, the statistics you are watching right now are of Gsoc only. There has been 18,000 plus contributors who have written 40 plus million of lines of codes. And there has been 746 open source organizations from 112 different countries. So it provides great opportunities and a lot of exposure to the new contributors. And this year, Google has decided to expand the Google Summer of Code, and it has expanded the eligibility. And now, not only college students but also anyone who is older than 18 years is allowed to participate in this event. Also, this time there would be multiple size projects, that is, in the spirit of flexibility, it is going to support both medium sized projects and large size projects. Also, increased flexibility for the timing of projects would be there, rather than a mandatory 12-week program that runs from June to August, with everyone required to finish their projects by the end of the 12th week. It will be opening it up so that mentors and their GSOC contributors can decide together if they want to extend the deadline of the project. Okay, so what would be your role in this? So basically, the GSOC contributors write code and become part of the open source communities and also make some money along the way. The organization provides mentors who act as guides through the entire process, from learning about the community to helping the GSOC contributors become familiar with the code base and testing practices, to finally releasing their code for the world to use. There are many organizations in this that you might have heard about. One of them is Dart, that you use in Android Studio while you use Flutter for Android development, Audacity, Blender, or Chromium. And there are many more organizations like Python that are a part of it, and you can contribute to them in different languages, different programming languages like Java, C++, Go, Python, any language of your choice. There is a project for you. Okay, the main goal of this is to get new contributors involved with the communities, and the fact that you get to write code that people from all over the world can use. How cool is that? So let's move ahead and know what's the eligibility for it. So organization eligibility, that if you want to read, you can read by yourself. There are 3 points. I would be discussing about GSOC contributor eligibility. So the first eligibility is you should be at least 18 years old or older than that at the time of registration. Second is you must be a beginner in open source. Third is you must be eligible to work in your country of residence during the duration of the program. Okay, and the fourth one is you must be resident of a country and not currently embargoed by United States. These are pretty simple conditions that you might already be fulfilling, so you should get pretty excited to participate in this. So the next question is how it works. So basically, the first thing is you apply. Interested contributors apply for a project. So the first thing is the organizations that are going to take part in it. The list is prepared and that list is available on the official website. and you can look at the list and you can search for the organizations and look for the projects they have put, and you can decide which project you want to participate in. Then you can apply by creating your portfolio. The second thing is, when you get accepted as a Gsoc contributor, you have to spend your time coding and creating the feature that you have described you will work on in your portfolio. So you would be coding for around a span of 10 to 12 weeks. And the last step is, you would be sharing your code or submitting your code so that the whole world can use it. So this was the basic idea, but the complete timeline, let me tell you what would be the complete timeline. The first thing is organization application period, that is different organization apply for the Gsoc program. Basically, you should understand this, that although Gsoc is Google Summer of Code, but when you are working in Gsoc, you are not working for Google. You are working for different organizations that also participate in Gsoc. Okay, so the first thing is organization application period. Then the second is organizations are announced. So at this point, you can look at the list and the projects they have put up and decide what you want to work on. Then they have the contributor application period. At this time, you have to prepare your application and you have to put up a proposal that you would be working on this project and you want to make these changes. Okay. Then there is review of the proposal you put. Then if your proposal is accepted, the contributor projects are announced. The next thing is community bonding, that is you get to meet your mentor and you get to talk to them, and also they will help you to code or whatever you have to implement. Okay. Then comes the coding period, where you are actually coding and creating the features that you have proposed in your proposal. Then there is the last thing, that is evaluation, and evaluation occurs on multiple levels. So there would be evaluation for you, and then there would be final evaluation, and then when the mentors submit it finally, that would be the last evaluation, after which the results would be announced. So this is going to be the entire timeline for the program. Now we are also going to make a student guide on it. If you want a student guide on how to proceed for the Gsoc, then definitely comment down in the comment section. Okay. And let's bring up some statistics of past year. In 2021, there were 12,003 projects that were completed with 202 open source organizations. And you can clearly see from 2018 the number of projects has been increasing. I hope you are pretty excited for it, and as I told you, the ultimate goal is that these Gsoc contributors will become excited about the communities they are involved with during the program and will continue to actively contribute to the communities long after their Gsoc program ends, or maybe they might start their own open source projects. So thanks for watching, and the next video that we are going to upload would be Gsoc contributor or student guide. So definitely comment down what all topics you definitely want us to be covered in that video. And I hope now it goes without saying, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.